doing only order kills. This is my lake house setup. It's the same as before, it's just in a smaller area. And yeah. So we're doing order kills. We discovered the firebrand last episode. I think that one right there is the firebrand, this one right here. Oh yeah. Poppies. I'll stream as long as I can, but I have to do a ton of jobs today to repay the debt for my thing. And so we got the firebrand.
This fire that burns inside, I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out, shunned, scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that it was courage that drove me. Courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to destroy a way of life you did not support.
We have seen time
That
and
muffled
time
voice
again
is the
what happens
mask.
when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be widely understood. The day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what the Order offers.
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand. Not a teacher's tongue.
This cleansing of yours ends here.
My work is incomplete, but not inconsequential. There are others who carry on. For one of the four is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A flame that grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
To Helheim, where cold and crueler fires await.
She was like, oh no, I made a big mistake. Yeah, I'm gonna amp up my volume just a little bit. Alright, so I will be doing a remaster. I will be playing the remastered version of Spider-Man.
Scuttling out, huh? No chance.
It's weird how the pegs that are opposite of each other, like the sides of the headphones that are opposite, because there's a because like the left one controls the volume, but the right one controls the microphone, and my microphone's on the left side of my headset. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this down. Oh, that's turning up. I was turning myself down. Oh, there we go. Now I have the perfect volume. I just turned down my in-game volume. That was a smooth ride up the side of a mountain. Jesus. It was like da 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 as he was gracefully running up the side of a mountain. I'm lying in my bed too because we don't have a basement like my other house, so the PS5 will be arriving soon though. Let's take off this mask because it's muffling everything.
What news do you bring?
Firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's abyss, Inkiborg.
Gods, I would never have suspected. Does the orders reach no bounds?
None. And it is often those we least expect who carry out their ambitions. The abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city. Rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears. One of the 4 is ours.
4. But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless sects have free roam in our lands as well.
Yours said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Norvina, a moment of your time, and Hjor if he's about.
I will be with you shortly.
2 more left to hunt.
The disputes coming out of the docks lately have been deafening. Head there and dig around. Something is bound to turn up.
Another collectible. Keep in mind, if we hunt this entire branch, we can give it to Hytham. Wow, the saturation on this TV is weird. Let's see. Brush with death. No. Oh yeah, we have to finish off this branch. It has the last chance healing. Now let's just quickly put this tab on the order. Since it's right next to quest, we can just do pricking the needle and then go back to the order.
Cannot end like this.
Where is this key?
Docks Trade Depot. This must be where the merchants' wares are being kept.
Just murdered the Skull Crusher. Wasn't so scary. No, I can't just walk in.
The depot is well guarded by the Red Hand. The Order has a stake in these docks.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the market.
It seems like the complaints by the merchants never reached the council.
I cannot believe this. Black fluff on their stores. Gods never knew. Someone else will take care of it. You are playing with fire, boy. The needle is known to sting for far less than this. Won't take long. Keep the boat. Little coward, aren't you?
Curse you! How much longer, Bloodbag? Ah!
Seized exotic wares. These are worth plenty. Something that could be on the Red Hand's agenda. Accumulating wealth.
I expect all the coin from the merchants to be delivered to my office daily. Their stalls, draped in black, are not hard to find. Do not fail me again.
I'm on his trail. So, the dockmaster seizes cargo and resells it through merchants in the marketplace. The ones involved wear black cloths. I may be able to get their attention by showing some silver around the marketplace. Coppergate Market. I'll flash some silver. I'll flash some silver to the merchants. That should get their attention. Key. Where to? Hear me, friend. I have a haul of silver that will sink my ship. Can you help me spend it?
Keep it down, would you? You'll get yourself killed flaunting like that, especially around here.
What good is a market if I cannot sniff around its stalls eager to spend my gains?
You want to let go your silver? Try the narrow alleys. Now be gone!
We will go one by one, and if any of these peddlers gives you a hard time, remind them just who it is they work for.
I hear this marketplace sees its fair share of silver pass through. I have something that may interest you.
You will want to speak to Grigori.
The Dark Master?
Sorry, who are you?
Someone who wants to do business. With Grigori.
I don't know your face, and I've said too much already. Please, go.
Did I hear you talking about silver?
I'm looking to spend a large sum, not fork it over to some street beggar.
Boy! I'm no beggar, you dolt. I'm with the big dogs.
You mean the needle?
You have something he wants. If you truly want to make a trade, head to the statue near the east gate.
I shall. Watch yourself around here, young one.
Oh, me? Ha! Please. I've a bigger sword than the lot of them.
Open your map to find your objective. It says this hideout is near a statue in the East Market. So I'm gonna go get this piece of tungsten, as well as this piece of tungsten, and I'm gonna head to this East Market. We need 2 more, really? Let's go see what this other one is. That guy sounded like he was eating something while talking.
We will go one by one, and if any of these peddlers gives you a hard time, Remind them just who it is they were.
Oh, with pleasure.
Ah, yeah. Oh god, my dog's on me. Ah, doggy. Beautiful doggy. Smelly doggy. There it is. Naruto. Oh god. Carry crate. Then pop open this door. Throw it and then just run away. Pop open the door. Just slide it and loot the chest. Give me that tungsten ingot, yeah. Anyway.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
So there's the statue. I've already maxed out my horse training.
Empty carts. And a black cloth marking the house. This is the place. Hiding among the rats, Needle. Fitting.
This might be the second key to the chest.
They will attack on sight here. The sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the Needle's operation? All this silverware, some still in their crates. Has this all been seized as well?
I promise you your silver next week.
Don't do this! It's a misunderstanding, that's all. I'll pay!
Sewer room key.
I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
You don't belong down here.
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you've seized. Are you the Needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong. The fabric of this world has been used up.
torn. Shredded, you see. Someone must be there to stitch it back together. Someone with a firm yet steady hand, who can thread the needle. Someone like me.
You are a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, we all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the iron between us.
Think your men are going to stop me?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause, which is more than I can say for the merchants. Make it quick! Meet me in the marketplace when you are done. Hey, hold on! You're mine! That's it! Stick with me! Almost there! That burns!
Finish this in Coppergate Market.
Well versed in this stuff. Come, walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please, Gregory, I didn't think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
Shh. I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine, for thinking you had anything but empty air between your ears.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand. Oh, dear God.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty! Let this serve as a lesson. Should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation?
My screen is shaking so much.
I do the thinking, you do as you're told.
Oh, I just snapped his neck. Bloody horrible.
It's funny. As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. For the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness, compassion. And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what it was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Hugad, drove it, and never let go. Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by your hand in pursuit of this cause.
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel. One that still turns unhindered.
Not for long. Where you have gone, there will be no tears waiting for you.
God, I was turned to ice and smashed into nothing.
Bylmingur til, ekki smérek hefða sleif, en fólk var ætti hann í gær þegar hann var drukkinn.
So wings three forth. What news do you bring?
The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigory, is dead.
The Needle. Sold off the wares he ceased to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
A valuable seal. And a riddle. One of the four is ours. One of the four. Ricie, Falavith, Odin, and...
You're the four members of the council.
We should search their offices now, while they're occupied with the Yuletide feast.
Yes. Yes. Come, to the archives.
Could I have missed something?
We will find out soon enough.
Leque sape malale complexiones, agnus Dei, tontitariat in multis super frontis vivorium, bletus dejectus sit, et multae benedicient.
A wax seal. Similar to the one I found in the sewers.
The seal you took from the Needle's hand. You don't think someone could have stolen it?
Let's keep some. Scratch marks on the floor.
Yours desk used to be against the other wall.
So why the change?
A hidden entrance. Where does this lead?
Guard the door. This desk. It looks as though it's been moved here.
That's yours desk.
It is covered with silver. Let's keep searching. There was wine here. Whoever moved it did so in a hurry. A load of wine was removed from here, and the room smells of almonds. It may be the wine was poisoned.
It is likely the wine for the Yuletide feast. Do you think one of the council means to kill someone?
Looks that way.
It is not him, not Major. He would never do this. He...
Keep your focus. Once we have all the facts, then we can worry about Hjor. Right now, we need to get to the Yuletide feast. The people are in danger.
You're right. The Roman amphitheater. Let us go.
Do you see the wine?
No.
Then there's still time.
The entire council is here. Any one of them could be the vault.
I need you to keep an eye out for the wine. I will speak to each of the council members, see if I can trap them in a lie.
Even Hjor?
Even Hjor. If he is the vault, I will not allow him to kill all these people. Lufina.
I heard you. Just grant me one thing. Confer with me before you make your move.
I will. Now to speak to the council members. Speak of the wine and watch for their reactions. That may lead me to the vault.
Odin has outdone himself.
High Reeve of Jorvik has a bright future ahead if he keeps this up.
Odin, it seems you have found the funds to go ahead with the feast after all. You must be elated.
That is putting it lightly. Look at it. I could not have asked for a better turnout. Soon the feast will begin, and these people will be given everything they deserve.
We should honor you. I will fetch us some wine.
No, I mustn't indulge. The wine is for the people of Jorvik. But when it arrives, do help yourself.
It is 100% him.
Faravid, a word if I may.
Ah, Drengr. If it's to join arms with me, the answer is yes. We can use someone like you against the Picts.
I may be courted, but I'm selective with whom I join. Are you a drinker?
Ah, if that is a challenge, I am up for it.
Very well. I'll return with some wine.
Wine? Come now, we will do this over ale. That will give us a good measure of who can better fight its lure.
Eivor, have you uncovered who the vault is?
I believe I have. Each of the council members has given me reason to suspect them. Some more than others.
Who is it you suspect?
Audun was the one pushing for the feast from the start. He planned it, which means he would have had access to the wine. And he was helping Abbess Ingeborg collect Christian texts. She turned out to be the firebrand.
Yes. Yes, you're right. And the wine?
Of all the councilmen, he knew the wine had not yet arrived. When I offered some, he flat out refused, insisting it be saved for the guests. For these reasons, I think Audun is the vault.
Brothers, sisters, dear friends, welcome all. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Here with me are some of Jorvik's most revered lords. Men and women who have kept Jorvik trudging through these harsh times. I am pleased to say that today, on the day we honor you, we honor as well the nobles to whom we are all so
the wine.
indebted.
Audun is the vault.
Too late for them. We must not miss our chance.
Join me now in celebrating their successes and yours. To everything you deserve and more.
Shit!
And now, deafened and blinded by your lust for indulgence, your foolish pride, I will tell you just what nobility is. A death sentence. A new world of order is upon us. A pity none of you will live to see it.
Get the councilmen to safety. I will handle Audun. Go!
There is no escape, no future.
Audun, save these breaths. They will be your last. What did you hope to gain with all this? What riches are worth so much misery and the deaths of honorable men and women?
Only a feeble mind would call them honorable. They are privileged, sedentary, complacent. They wasted their resources. I secured our power through wealth. I contributed to the future of a glorious order.
On the backs of honest people, merchants and priests and nobles alike.
Eivor, you are wrong. Held back by your primitive cosmology. 9 worlds in the tree? No. 9 times 9,000 worlds. And as many suns.
9 nights I hung in the tree, sacrificing myself to myself. So does the Wise One seek wisdom.
Countless spheres awaiting our gift, our enlightenment.
I live in one world only. You live in none. Pure Lufina. Where did they go?
I suspected it was him from the start. What? Where in the world is he? He's up here. After we finish this mission, I'll finish him. The moment he started to reject, I knew it was him.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Okay, so they're over there in the market.
Eivor, over here.
Are you all right?
We're fine. Faravid and his cars escorted King Rishi back to the Royal Hall. Everyone is safe.
Let's regroup there.
Audun, that sniveling little shit. I don't care. I want answers.
Calm, Lord Rishia. Audun is dead.
That doesn't calm me. I wanted to rip the bastard's spine out myself. You want to calm me? Start talking.
Audun aligned himself to a secret group that was plotting to overtake Jorvik.
He had help from 2 others, Grigory the Dockmaster and Ingeborg the Abbess.
And you, Eivor? You were after these conspirators from the moment you arrived?
Yes, though I could not let it be known. This group can reach any person, permeate the walls of any city. Much like the worms of a spoiled apple, they would have eaten Jorvik from the inside out if we let them.
But you stopped that from happening. We owe you a debt of gratitude. You can be sure Halfdan Jarl will hear of this.
If the threat is gone, then you have my gratitude as well. I'm alive today, and so are many others because of you. I'd like to name you an honorary High Reeve of Jorvik, Eivor. Would you accept?
It has a nice sound to it. You honor me, Lord.
You have earned it.
Then if I may, a hoard of silver is left unaccounted for in the grottos beneath these streets.
That's right. Silver the Dockmaster was collecting.
What do you propose we do with it?
Hard-working merchants were robbed of their wares. Honor Yuletide by giving the silver back to the honest citizens of Jorvik.
A wise suggestion. I agree.
Fine. I will see to it that Hjord distributes the silver evenly. Come, Faravid. Help me secure this hoard. I could use a bloody walk.
We have a saying in Bjarmia. Only the dead get to complain.
And we're still living.
I could muster a few complaints about the king and the treasury, but I shall forbear. You did it, Eivor.
We did. It may be we were the recipe to keep Norway from Harold all along.
We still can be.
No. Norway is behind me now, and the rest of England ahead. That said, I must be going.
Hooey. We have another alliance.
We will come.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
One last thing. The silver on your desk, Hjord. It planted a seed of doubt in my mind. So I must know. What is it for?
I suppose I can forego the element of surprise. I hired a silversmith to craft a love token for Lufina. A Yuletide gift.
You sneak.
I will take my leave before you shame the throne.
Until our paths cross again, old friend.
In this world, or the next.
If you drop by Jorvik again, please join us for an ale. I know of a place down the street.
Wow, this thing is huge, but we've already reached the entire left side of it already, so... Jorvik is our ally, now we have to go ahead.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
I'll teleport to Randvi after I kill this little boy over there. Once I kill that boy, then I'll head to Randvi, and I'm gonna try to do either Winchester or Lincolnshire, because those are the two that have the frickin' thingams. Because keep in mind, we're so close to the Thor, because in order to discover this guy, we need to kill these two. Which we just need to do the Crozier, which is the Lincolnshire thing. Once we kill this guy, we'll have a clue on this guy. Once we kill this guy, we'll have a clue on this guy, and we'll discover him, and we'll kill him, and then we'll have a clue on this guy. And then we just need to, and then we'll have literally 4. So let's see, those are 5. 4 out of the 6. 4 out of the 6. On him, and then once we get these guys, we'll get the 5 out of the 6, and then we'll find the final clue on the father with the 5th clue. Get back to Randy. Okay, so you can put a single weapon on, because Bear Claw is a single weapon because it's an axe. If you hear like the sudden shaking, this loud noise, is because I'm at my lake house, which you have to do work on, and yeah. Dang, Jorvik is huge. But yeah. So yeah. Here we go. Now we're gonna catch up to this boy. Come here, you boy. I've never been as far as this guy has in terms of Northumberland. Gorm was probably the hardest guy to kill, because you'd travel to another state, but it wasn't that hard to find his branch, because his branch was literally in the first alliance place you go. His father was the first one, and the other two weren't that hard to find. But yeah, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Order members would know who you are unless you really hid, because they know of your bloodline, they know of everything. But this, they don't tell each other. They know who you are, but like they don't know who you are. If it makes sense. They know that you arrived, especially since Gorm told them, and they know that you've been hunting them, but they don't know if you were there.
Yes. Now I will be judged at the Witten of the gods.
To Helheim with you.
Aye. Even Helheim needs a reeve.
But yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is probably still my favorite just because of the whole Greek stuff. Another clue on the father. Now we just need to do the rake and the liar, and then we have this guy. The Jorvik Theater crypt door key. Another broken shield.
Ah, look at you, big and tall. What's your name?
Hey, do you Oh, I will shut your big mouth while I finish my brew.
That's the spirit. Now make...
I will buy you around.
Ha! I like this one. Are you ready?
For luck.
Your face is a wreck. You're a blight on the Norse.
Your face brings to mind the arse end of a horse.
Brilliant! 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 Yes! Have another drink. Yes, yes, here's the next one. You're a pig-headed, ugly excuse for a Dane.
Now to look upon you leaves my eyes in great pain.
You're brilliant. You're the smartest person I've ever met.
You hold your own.
Let's have another.
Keep in mind, we're drunk while doing this.
I'm a champion, a winner. I'll claim the top prize.
Jeg fortalte du, så godt it lies.
That was the most incredible fighting I've heard in all my years. You are a wonder.
I would say the same of you, friend.
3 cheers for Eivor, the most masterful wordsmith in all of England.
So he says, but the only thing he ever catches is more gambling debts.
Alright, now we'll travel back to Ramsey and start a new mission chain. We either have to do the Winchester or the Lincolnshire. And I'll tell you, I don't think we can do Winchester just yet. Also, I think we have enough order members to give to order medallions to give to Hytham. Man, I really need a handle to hold on to things. And it's glitched. There we go. One, two, three. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So 2 of these would be considered this. 4 of these would be considered 2 of these. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be considered 1, 2, 3.
I should talk to Hytham.
Yes, you should.
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Thank you for all you have done.
The Order, I feel like
This marks fewer members of the Order.
One more gone. The world is brighter for it. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. You have done well, but there are more still.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
The question is, if I kill all the Order members,
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
do I still need to kill the Zealots? If I do, I'll have a video pulled up of where I can find them.
I have purged the Order of Ancients from Jorvik, Lufina, and Hjor's aid. And should we ever need theirs, they will come.
You do this work well, Eivor. Is it a prelude to you joining the Hidden Ones?
I doubt it. Not enough glory in these back-alley brawls. I want to see the Alliance map.
I can't do Winchester, can't do that, 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 cannot do that. So I know to killing the rest of the order, I need to do the Winchester. Which, where is Winchester? Oh, it's down here. So maybe Oxen Fordsire is the one we want to go with. So then we can then do Winchester, because Winchester's the next 3 order members. And then Lincolnshire, which is probably going to be after Skyropshire. So.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there. Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire, Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
I think Sigurd dies at one point. Well, I've already ventured very far, so yeah. I've basically been to the town that he's been to, and... My dog smells like a barbecue. Come on, Charlie.
Let's see you, old friend. If they see me, this will get messy. Soldiers on alert. What has happened here? An alehouse.
Get round the side.
The thrill of the chase! Work with me.
Oh yeah, that's what the backstab does. Probably could have stood behind him and waited for him to get up.
These soldiers are tightly wound. This must be it.
I have Excalibur.
Sigurd is not here. I'll ask around.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
My water.
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You seem to respect this man, Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this Shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenfordshire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
My suit looks awesome.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
What do you see? Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
Time to die! Can't hold out much longer.
Give up, you shit!
I was behind him.
Smells like a fish house. Good spot to be.
When they should have heard Excalibur swinging around and should have heard me.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good to see you again, Basim. Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
Now there's an idea. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's alderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taking up her husband's fight, with the promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods! All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
The Paladin's Stone.
Sigurd, Has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, for he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, for he is wise and forthright. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me the rewards.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope you guys have enjoyed and goodbye.
Brother, our...
Hold on!